Day 1499. Friday. Fun Fridays. So today I was due to meet up with my friend slash work colleague who I work with since basically my entire time at my current job. My anniversary is coming up soon, actually. Theirs is too, like about a month after mine. So this year they would have been there 11 years, and in a week or two it would have been 10 for me. So a decade strong. We'll obviously remind everyone when the day comes, obviously. But yeah, man. So yeah, I've known him for a long while, and it's been cool, good, interesting to kind of see him develop and grow over the time that they've been there. And yeah, we haven't actually met up for a while. Like, we did meet up, I think it was some point last year. But yeah, so settled on going to grab some food. Koko Ichibanya, I think it's Japanese, a Japanese curry house. I ordered what I normally order, which is basic. I mean, the food, it's not much to look at, but whilst it may not look amazing, it tastes fantastic. So you can basically order, so what I ordered was this portion of rice, it's katsu, chicken, vegetables with this curry sauce, and I get like a scrambled egg to go with it, and then a bit of cheese. Honestly, once again, the food really is not much to look at, but tastes phenomenal. And it's filling as well. Oh my lord, like literally, you won't leave there feeling hungry, I'm telling you. And also you can amend, like, because when you go to order the rice, it gives you like the gram amounts. So I think it starts off as like 200 grams, then it's 250, I think 300. And I don't know, it goes up to maybe like 450 or 500 grams, which is just insane. I normally go for 250 grams, and that is more than sufficient, you know, because obviously rice is filling anyways. But yeah, so I went there for that. Didn't bring my umbrella with me because I thought it would have been okay. Turns out it wasn't. Well, I mean, it lightened up later on in the day, but yeah, basically started coming down and ended up getting a bit soaked. Not massively, but more than I would have liked. And then we headed over to a place called Gravity, which is, what's the best way to describe Gravity? Think of it as like a giant arcade that has multiple things going on. So they've got go-kart in there, they've got like actual arcade machines, they've got VR, but they got a thing that we did whereby it was like, not VR, but it's like, imagine you're in like a room, and obviously typically there's 4 walls, but one of the walls is basically like a glass door that you come through. So just imagine, yeah, just take away the first wall, but then you've got other 3, one to your left side, one in front of you, one to your right side, and it's like a giant, like there's projectors that project onto the wall, and it's basically all touch screen, and there are various games that you can play. And you also have to wear like this cap that has these things on the top, like these little antennae, that basically act as motion sensors. So again, it's not VR, but it's in a similar-ish type of vein. And yeah, you can choose a specific game that you want to play, and the games vary. So what we did, we played this Squid Game type of game. And yeah, it was really interesting. We were having a lot of issues. Some of it was down to their own technical issues, and also they almost seemed to be like, just at the part where we were, like almost one guy on duty. I think there were other people on duty, but in like other or different departments. Where we were, it was just this one guy who was running up and down. He was doing a good job, but he's clearly he had to be helping out a lot of different people. And luckily it wasn't even crazy. Like Friday night, we expected there was going to be a lot more people there. There really wasn't, which I found a bit strange. But yeah, even with the small amount of people that were milling around and all of that, he was, it was just him on the floor. So yeah, man, play this Squid Game one, and it was things like okay, well, one of the games was it gives you a shape, and you basically have to cut the outline of this shape without going outside of the line too much. Otherwise, the thing that it's on cracks, and then you fail. So yeah, some of them were really fun, but as I came to find out, obviously they had tech issues. Then I thought they were continually having tech issues, but only come to find out later on towards our session when the guy came back in, because you can call for like assistance if you're having issues. The guy came in and he said, "Oh, yeah," he was looking at the top of my head, and obviously I put this cap on, which obviously wasn't fitting properly. Basically, the little antennae, the sensors that were sticking out, my hair was obstructing some of them. So that's why my movements were flipping all over the gaff, or not even working half the time. So, mystery solved, but again, towards the end. It wasn't particularly cheap. It was like £28 for one of us, so for two, we're talking like £50+ So yeah, that wasn't cheap, but it was an hour, and would have been nicer if it was a bit longer. I mean, some of the games felt a bit, there was only 6 games, but there was 1 or 2 that felt a bit repetitive, but some other ones that were really, really fun. Overall, I think it was good. I would probably go back and do it. I'd probably grit my teeth paying. I think there could be some amendments, whether it's more games or more involved games or just a longer time period, I reckon. But all in all, had a great deal of fun. I was sweating like a pig, bruv, because it's active. Like, you have to be moving forward, moving back, doing kind of weird, awkward movements just to try and ensure that, things are done properly. It's proper involved. Like, if you go there, you're probably going to work up a sweat. So, yeah, man, all in all, it was good. And then left there and then just kind of had a little wander around the shopping centre that we were in, taking in the sights, wandered about for a bit, and then eventually kind of, because I know my colleague was working tomorrow, so couldn't stay out too late. But all in all, it was a good day. Been having a little back and forth with one of my friends regarding Epstein, just a claim that they made, which I don't particularly believe. So that was fun. So we're having a little back and forth with that, and I think they were getting quite annoyed, or are quite annoyed. We'll see. I'm sure we'll have a conversation at some point soon. Basically, they made a claim which I don't... Well, they forwarded me over a screenshot of someone who made a claim which they believe to be true, and I don't believe it is. Essentially, they were saying that, apparently in the Epstein files, there's mention made of human meat being in McDonald's meals, basically, or a connection between McDonald's and human meat, which, yeah. I mean, that being said, definitely seen some things with regards to, there have been at least 2 reports, and this was years ago, of people finding what appeared to be human teeth in their food. I think teeth was found in fries. A supposed human tooth was found in some fries, and one found, I don't know if it was in a burger or something like that. And yeah, I think one was 2015 or 2014 and another was 2018, both in Japan. I don't know if there have been any other instances, but yeah, apart from that, in terms of like human meat, basically cannibalism and people just getting ground up and flung into the food, I think is a bit of a stretch, to say the least. Obviously, nothing's impossible, as we've seen with Epstein, because I think there's going to be a lot more crazy stuff coming out if or when more files get released. But yeah, it'll be a fun conversation. Bro, I just want peace, man, flipping hell. But anyway, yeah, anyway, moving on from that. The crypto market is still down bad, horrendous. White whale has been moving though. The thing has gone, I think I've seen the thing go from like 3 or 4 cents and it's charged up to like 14. I really should have put money in that. If it drops back down again, I really think I will, but more fool me. Missed the boat once again. Fantastic. But then, and the liquidity is thick. I think the liquidity is like $4 million in liquidity sitting in that token. Insane in this current market as well. Wild. That's one of the few tokens that is just, do you know what I mean? But anywho, right, I've got 7 minutes left. I need to upload this now. Going to a friend's birthday meal tomorrow. That should be cool. Yeah, man. Although I'm getting really concerned about money. I might have to dip into funds that were supposed to be sitting on the side, which I really didn't want to do, but expenses. I'm supposed to be going out tomorrow, possibly next week. I'm really going to have to hold it down, man, spending wise. Anywho, that's day 1499. I will catch you tomorrow for day 1500.